E3 used to be one of the premier tech and gaming conventions, and of course, it's circled the drain over the last 10 years since it's been run by woke activists. They got rid of booth babes a long time ago because it was sexist, and they didn't want to have people having male gaze in our gaming spaces. And it's been one thing after another as these woke activists have changed all of our culture and just destroyed everything we once loved. Well, we'll see what happens just now. It's another situation of get woke, go broke. And we will talk about that in just a moment. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. And if you want to fight back against woke culture, please check out my new comic, Flying Sparks. This is volume 5 of an epic storyline where it's now culminating into an incredible situation where our heroes are all fighting together against a big extra-dimensional threat, and I think you'll enjoy it if you like the way that comics used to be, back when Marvel and DC were great before the wokes took over those. That hosted pre-order link is in the description below, along with all my other links. Please support the channel and what we do here. We really appreciate you guys for being there. All right, E3 canceled, according to IGN. The show did not garner the sustained interest necessary. Of course, a year after announcing its return, it's been a while, the Entertainment Software Association announced today that members that this year's E3 has been canceled. Two sources confirmed to IGN that the organization sent out to its members today. The email said it remains a beloved event and brand that they destroyed. The 2023 version simply did not garner the sustained interest necessary to execute a show of the size, strength, or impact of our industry. Here is what they said from the ESA. This was a difficult decision because all the effort we and our partners made towards making this event happen. But we had to do what's right for the industry and what's right for E3. We appreciate and understand that the interested companies wouldn't have playable demos ready and that resourcing challenges made being at E3 this summer an obstacle they couldn't overcome. For those who did commit to E3 2023, we're sorry we can't put on the showcase you deserve and you've come to expect from ReedPop's event experiences. So they will continue to work together on future events. It was supposed to be held June 13th to 16th in Los Angeles Convention Center. Would have been the first in-person E3 since 2019. Yes, it was the pandemic that canceled things, but of course things were going haywire well before that, as we know, with these woke sort of events. They have been on a decline for a long time, and the pandemic's a nice excuse to use for people not being interested once they come back. Once you lose people for stuff like this, it's very difficult to get them back. I've stopped going to a lot of different shows and conventions myself just because the wokes have taken it all over. From the World Science Fiction Convention to the Comic Cons out there, everything's now becoming about identity politics. I remember reporting just a few years ago on Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle on how they're having specific get-togethers for meetups for different minority groups, but they have none for Christians, for whites, for men. It's always everybody else, right? And they're trying to cater towards these demographics that don't play games, don't read comics. They're traditionally male-focused sort of things. And of course, now that they're trying to push their agendas towards other groups, it doesn't actually make sense because those people don't want to go to these types of conventions, don't want to play these types of games, or support these types of projects to begin with. It's chasing an audience that's interested in something else. And look, they have their own stuff too, but not everything has to be theirs. And that's where this is all gone. Very sad to watch. So E3's return this year was announced last June alongside confirmation that E3 2022 had been canceled. So 2 years in a row not being able to make it. The news comes as multiple big names, Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, and Ubisoft announced they would not be attending E3 in any capacity, hosting their own digital showcases. Look, if you're running a woke convention, of course the companies aren't going to showcase their games there. There's no reason for them to. It's not going to help their promotion any, so they might as well just do their own thing and ditch this sort of controlled presentation as it may be. And that's what we're seeing happening across the board. Well, not going to miss you, E3. Have a great life, all you organizers. And just remember that when you push these agendas, these identity politics on everybody all the time, you're bound to fail. All right. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to check out my Flying Sparks pre-order store. Links down below. Hope you'll support the comics. I'll see you soon.